It's the last day of the Skyward Series Championships. One more team will get to touch that crown. One more team will have that chance. 8 teams are here. 6 orgs have made it. And here we go. The quarterfinals will be our beginning here of the final day of the Skyward Series, and it's all here live on the Sportiest stream. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Sporty FC. Hopefully all of you are doing well here. We've got ourselves an incredible best of 7 matchup coming up, but I already mentioned this is part of a tournament. You want to see that tournament? Well, here it is. 7 matches, 8 teams, only 1 champion. I mentioned again, tons of orgs involved. The Keto Crew's on the 9 stream with 165 Beans and Crackers versus OK. That is on twitch.tv/Skyward Series, SKYWARD Then our other quarterfinal here in that upper side of the bracket, that is Evolve Kyohaku and Unknown Esports on Waycey stream, twitch.tv/Waycey, WAYCEY. Then on this side of the bracket, obviously, we already have our match on this stream here with all aces. Max 35, Astra. We're moving on that match. We'll also find a semifinals that will play on Christian's stream. Twitch.tv/It's Christian, ITSCHR1ST1AN. Insane matches are sure to be here. You won't want to miss it. As we're gonna make sure we get this. We're gonna make sure we get the lobby up for these guys. I actually feel bad for the players, but again, we'll get the lobby up. We'll get this match going. For what will be again a best of 7 series here. Astra, Aces, 135 Esports, Valhalla Esports, a rivalry that has been going on for a very long time. These orgs have met each other a lot, and these teams have met each other a lot as well. In fact, they've met each other here in the regular season of this league. Back in week 3, that was on this stream when we got to see 135 Astra lose to Valhalla Ace. In fact, Aces are, I believe, they might be the only org who's been able to beat both of the 135 teams this season. Gonna be good. As again, we're gonna get these teams in the lobby. I'm just gonna make sure we get our prediction poll here. Again, I mean, knowing these teams, knowing how confident they are, knowing the, what's on the line, both these teams are in parts of the bracket where they're not really expected to win. You need to really show up in this first series. So many players fighting for that spot. Gonna be exciting. I promise you this. Again, this is the last tournament for Season 2 of the Skyward Series. This will be the last match on this stream for Season 2 of the Skyward Series, so don't worry. We've made sure it's a good one. Again, a rematch between these two teams. Again, last time it was a sweep for Valhalla Aces. I don't think it's going to stay that way again, as for Astra, they had to fight through that wildcard system. They swept Swordfish Crimson. They beat the Weeb team in Game 7. And for a lot of teams, when you go through that wildcard, you actually get a lot better. You kind of get to that pressure. You know what it's like to play in the playoffs. For Aces, again, the end of their season, as that 3rd seed, they don't know what it's like to be in the playoffs. This will be kind of a series for them to get used to that situation. They got a really tough opponent ahead of them, so that's not going to make their lives any easier. Again, Aces, they've had a lot of success in their season, ending off their season 7-1. Astra, well, they wish they could have ended their season that way. That won't be the case, as they ended their season 6-2. Again, only so many people can get to this point. Only so many people can get to this situation, can get to the, consider the quarterfinalists making teams, but those same quarterfinalists want to be semifinals, want to be finals, want to win the whole thing. Every team in this bracket, in theory, has the chance to do that. You just have to prove it. You have to do it on the day. And today is that day, the final day, again, of their seasons. Again, reminder, all matches tonight are best of 7. Or you'll get to see this matchup in its entirety. Again, it's a fun little rematch, a fun matchup here. Again, it's gonna be big, and I'm excited for this. The stream, again, the Skyward Series playoffs have all been insane, really. We had some last week. We have some this week. Is this going to be an incredible night of action? As I think these teams are ready to get things started. I want to, I want to hear from you all in chat. Make sure you type. Let me know. Are you all ready for this matchup? I need to hear you all getting hyped. This is a big series. Reminder: these matches are the biggest matches of the season. This is playoff single elimination. You lose, you're out. You win, you move on. I need to hear. Are you all in chat excited? Make sure you vote support for your favorite team in chat, because they're gonna need all of that support. Both these teams are ready. Both these teams have their lineups. Astra are here. Valhalla Aces are here. And these teams are ready. They're asking for it. They want the action here in the Premier Division. Again, the biggest league of the Skyward series. As again, just make sure these guys are ready. We are ready to go. Let's get ourselves into this best of 7. X35 Astra on the blue, Valhalla Aces on the orange. Last time these two teams met up, Valhalla Aces had their way, but that was the regular season. That was a different time. And now it's the playoffs. The pressure is so much greater here. And this match matters way more than that last one does. This match will choose who to go to the semifinals. With both these teams having made it this far, they don't want their season to end short here. On Astra, July, Feed, and Valhalla Aces with rival Simple, Nevin. You're gonna see a lot from, I would like to call out specifically July and Simple. You're gonna see these guys really get involved. Simple, I think, was the sub for this team at the start of the season. He has since been one of the top players in this league. Ryan, much the same situation. Started as a sub for this team. Now he's in playing instead of Crypto. That's some pretty big shoes to fill. Crypto's one of the most solid players we've had on the stream in recent history. Gonna be tough to counter that playstyle. And yet, Raya stepped up to that challenge, and he's thrived in it. Astra and Valhalla in the playoffs. It's a rivalry that, well, it's had its many storylines, its many moments. Valhalla Aces just do not lose to 135 teams. Now, hoping today will continue that notion as they hold the offense down off the corner. Feed gonna hit to that back corner again. Rye will get through Nevin. A lot of plays in that midfield. These defenses are not holding back. July shot saved by rival. Gets in the way of that one. Nice Astra on what would have been a surefire first goal. And they've got to look again. Valhalla Aces deny that opportunity. And now they get another one. Nevin with the block. July can't beat Simple. Rye. That will go across the goal line. Rivals missed. Feed scores. Astra will take the first goal. And all it takes is one mistake, one miscommunication. Rival here did not read it properly. And Feed on the back post. When you give Feed an opportunity like that, he will find it. Goal 1 is going to Astra, is going to 100x35. They look for more. Feed, Shahid by Simple. Valhalla Aces being kept on that back foot. A lot of quick saves, a lot of quick actions. Over and over again, they've got to block. That's Nevin's miss! That's gonna be goal 2! Feed will have it as well! X25 Astra swinging out of the gates! And Valhalla Aces are nowhere to be found! Nevin misses a challenge! Feed will double the lead for Astra! And every goal, a sucker punch to the guts of Valhalla Aces! Astra are here to play, and they mean business! And if Valhalla don't have an answer, that's going to be a difficult time. Here's another shot. Saved by Simple. Feed with the follow-up. Simple's there as well. Valhalla. So much defense in the latter half of this game. They cannot break out. We're only halfway through. And already it feels like an eternity if you're playing on that Valhalla Aces defense. They've not been able to break out easily. The more they're kept back, the more they're going to struggle just to get up into offense, get chances going. Being a top seed, I told you, that playoff structure is going to be difficult for them. They didn't get experience, and you can already tell Astra are here and ready. Feed will make it free. He'll complete his hat trick. He'll complete a 3-goal lead for Astra. And there's nothing that Valhalla Aces have done to stop him. Feed is running absolutely insane. Nevin, stopped by Feed. Rai, that's the back wall. Astra looking for another, but Feed went for that demo instead of the shot, and a miscommunication means July is not going to be there in time. Should be the ball back for Valhalla here as past the simple. Nevin, only 18 points. Now it up, looking for Rival. That one's blocked. Simple, the back wall. Again, a lot of people, you know, talk to you about Simple. Just this guy, again, has made a name for himself this season. One of the top players. And only one shot so far. Next 35, Astra. After having a very, you know, middle game kind of start. For both these teams just trying to chip through the midfield. Now it's starting to just be, next 35, Astra in full control. And that's surprising to me, since if you guys didn't know, the Aces literally just played right before this in an HL quarterfinal match against Fate, a team we actually have seen on the stream play against Astra and lose. So that's another tough matchup. Very surprising that Valhalla Aces don't look prepared for this series. And yet, this series is still a long one. It's a best of 7. They have a lot of time to make changes if they need to. Rai, stopped by Rival. Aces still searching for their first goal of the series. Off the corner, in the midfield. Rai's gonna get past 2. And that will be a clear from Feed. That should waste out a lot of time here for Valhalla. Now he's got the touch to dribble. Rai, I think he wanted a piece of that one, but he won't go for it. No pressure on, as Nevin's gonna get that touch. Rai, even in the offense. July. Oh, that's a great pass, but Rai's not gonna get to it in time. While Valhalla Aces just continue to try to search for their first goal. Astra trying to look for the goal that will secure this game. As Nevin. Clear from Rai. And with the final 10 seconds ticking, we already know the scoreline. Astra will take game 1. They look for one more. They'll get it. No, they won't. It's on the line. Now it's on. Feed will have his 4th. Even when it seems like his teammates should score, Feed's still going to find a way to get it. As that bounce so fortuitous, but for Astra, they've been playing so much offense, you expect those kind of goals to happen at some point. And for next 35, Astra, it's been their control in game 1. Valhalla Aces have had nothing at the end of this one. They've not been able to get a foothold here on Astra. And again, it feels like the roles are reversed. Again, Valhalla Aces literally just played for AGL. That match may have just not prepared them very well for this one. They do not look ready. They do not look prepared. A very quick start here in this series. Again, I consider it like a gut punch here from Astra. Really striking Astra where it hurts. As we are moving into game 2, Aces are going to need to do something to slow down this Astra pace. And especially for Feed. 4 goals on 6 shots. This really was not even Astra's game. This was Feed's game. Feed played well. He played outstandingly. And he's showing that. He is showing how he plays. As we are going to, again, move into game 2 here. And if Feed continues to play like that, it's going to be really tough. The thing about Feed, though, that makes him so scary is that he is one of the best 1v1 players in the org. He might even be the best 1v1 player in the org. That's on a team of 1v1 players. Everybody on this team has someone from experience. And we even have, again, Crypto and July themselves are also 1v1 masters, and yet they don't compare to Feed. And that means that Feed can do it on his own, although maybe he won't need to be involved. You'll get the assist there, but that is a great shot from Rai. This comes off of a bad clear from Nevin. And Rai will say thank you very much. It's a perfect pass to the top left corner. As a follow going in from Vilshaft. Thank you for the follow, Vilshaft. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Valhalla. Oh, they just overcommitted there. Nevin. What a dunk from July. Oh my goodness. Oh, missed the midfield. Again, it left the side awkward for Nevin. But he couldn't have expected that from July. July just predicted that dunk perfectly. My goodness. No respect from July. And 35 Astra are just feeling it at this point. Here comes Feed, looking for the second touch, and he gets it! Right off a kickoff! Astra are continuing from where they left off. Feed down the field. Valhalla Aces cannot compute. With goals like this, going in left, right, and center. Does anybody stop this team? Astra, what in the world did they do before this series? At this point, it's not a Valhalla issue. It's literally the fact that Astra is just insane. Yo, they were playoff ready. Right, not on target. You gotta get that bump on TR's rival. Aces, you'll need to shake that off. Simple, Nevin with the pre-jump, that's not on. Here goes Feed the other way as a follow coming in from Hyper KLJ. Thank you for the follow, Hyper. Welcome to the play stream. We're in game 2 here. Astra looked at another. That will be just wide from Feed. Nevin. Ceiling shot. 2 players jump from Astra. Double commit means that Valhalla could get the ball anywhere. A simple pull off. Feed with the 50. Astra still have it. Always finding each other in that midfield. Although that touch from Rai could have been better, but a miss in the backfield. Wait a second. Here comes July and Rai. You can already see it. July wants it. The will be blocked by Simple as he read it the full way. And Astra at this point, just putting in so many creative plays. That midfield of theirs, they love to push together, and it hasn't caused any issues for them. One of the issues with Astra that they've always had is that they overcommit on the midfield. Because again, they like to push together, they overcommit. But something about this roster, something about Rai instead of Crypto, is keeping them back. Crypto love to be aggressive, love to go for solo plays. Rai is not that kind of player. He's going to sit back a little more. He's going to keep things a little more grounded. And Astra, they're benefiting from it. They're not overcommitting like they usually do. As they just continue their offensive onslaught. A miss there. Rival, that's just going straight to Astra, but Rai will be beat. Nevin. The Rival in the midfield. Nevin. Shot's not good. Rival will still look for Nevin. They'll give and go over and over again, but oh, what a fake from July. He's just completely juked Nevin there. And now he'll go for the pass upfield. Rai, saved by Rival. All aces, though. They're playing so much defense. They had to play so much at the end of the last game. It feels like that it hasn't changed at all going into this game. Their defense is still being put to the test over and over again. Well, they are an insanely talented team all around the field. The more they get tested on defense, the more goals are going to go in against them. As challenge there, Nevin's flick up for a simple. That should go in. It will go in. Valhalla Aces will get one back as nobody from Astra were back in time. Rai couldn't get the flick. Left to Nazanu. He went to the backfield in July. Oh, he went for boost. July had no knowledge of that play. And for being a captain, not a great eye for the field. July did not notice the real threat there. And that will be Valhalla Aces with their first goal of the series. Hopefully it will be their first of many as they try to come back in this game. Here's a shot. July's got the save. July now. Well, that's a good beat there. And now July to the midfield to Feed. So much pass from Astra. That midfield has just completely solidified for them. As now a shot here from July. That will go back post. And Valhalla Aces are completely silenced. The midfield from Astra is totally in their control. And that's exactly what they need to make these plays. They pass, they 50 to each other, they find shots as well. And Valhalla Aces, if they cannot grab this midfield, if they cannot grab hold of this midfield, Astra are just going to be destroying everything about this Aces side. And that can't happen for Valhalla. Again, their record against this team was very favorable. It was a 3-0 sweep in the regular season. Now in the playoffs, maybe it's the nerves. Maybe Astra just prepared for this specific matchup. Whatever it is, all Aces are getting absolutely destroyed. There's now a psycho attempt from E, but that will not connect. Astra still have it. Nevin dunked by Rai. I told you Rai is sitting back a lot here. He's going to let those challenges come through. He'll just challenge later rather than sooner. Again, he's not trying to overcommit. He knows he doesn't have to. And that is just making this so strong here for Astra. They really are not able to, really lose possession. They're not overcommitting. The rotations are staying relatively strong. Aces, so no matter how hard they try, they've just not been able to crack the code of 135 Astra. July looking for the bump. Gets it on simple. There's a goal from Rai. That creativity is still on full display. This from July. He could have passed there. Instead, he goes to the bump on simple. A play that simple definitely didn't expect until it was way too late. At this point, Astra they're just in full cruise control at this point. Game 2 will be theirs. As we go into Game 3, Blazers have to do something to slow that split team down. At the very least, slow them down. Here comes Rai. Simple. Going to that side wall. Fail bumps, feed, shut down field. Rival will get to it, but that's going to be in front for Ryan. That's a good block from Rival. It's a very scary play for Valhalla. They're able to escape that one on defense, unfortunately. Haven't been able to escape many other plays. As they look to go downfield. Rival couldn't get the touch. Rival again, just searching for any hope here. Look at this from Astra. July. Into the midfield. Feed. Doesn't connect on it. But it doesn't matter. Time's running out here. And that will be game 2. Well, Astra may have not kept up just clean sheet like they did last game. It's still just as dominant. A 5-1 victory. And I seriously don't know if Valhalla Aces just can compete with this. Again, it feels just like Astra are just absolutely in control. They're just feeling it right now. This is, I guess this must be just a playoff team then. And again, I do not know if we'll see any changes here in this series unless Valhalla Aces can do something about it. What do they change? What do they do? I need to see them really get more aggressive in that midfield. Go for demos. I want to see them get them demos in the midfield. These teams haven't been all that demo heavy. I feel like that has been a bit of an issue. But who knows? I am just the analyst after all. As we'll move into game 3. Again, Astra are just on cloud 9 at this point. They're feeling it. They look incredible. They're playing incredibly. As Hyper, don't worry, I'll get the drink break for you. Here we go. As Valhalla making a sub here. Not too surprised to see that from them. This series has gone badly for them would be quite an understatement. And we'll be waiting on, again, just some, for them to make that change, for them to sub in that new player. Mythic, moving in. Here we go. We're moving the game 3 again. Mythic coming in for Nevin. Valhalla Aces are making the change. We'll see if it makes an effect here. As this series continues. Again, Astra have been on full control. And for Aces, again, this change is mostly just because it just hasn't worked for them at all the last games. Something needs to change, and I've said it might be need to be a playstyle thing. I usually focus on playstyle changes, but a sub can also do that as well. As that's a good shot from Simple. Feed will get back to it. He'll take the dribble out. Always scary when players go back like that. It always feels like, at least to me, as you know, this low rank guy, that they won't make it. Obviously, they almost always do. As Valhalla down the field. TRS Rival off the corner. 50 with Feed. That's going to be a jump from Simple. He gets over Rye. That's going to the back wall. Feed will reach up to it, and he'll get that clear past Mythic. Oh, and a miss from Rival. Feed trying to challenge her, and Simple. Double commit from Astra, though. The other way goes Aces. That play will, well, initially result in nothing. As another clear from Astra. That will get rid of all the pressure. And here they go. The team in blue. That's awkward from Simple. Feed will challenge. Aces still in control. Just trying to keep things grounded, trying to keep things cool. And that's a good shot from Rival. And Rival's on the back wall. And that will roll in the first lead of the series for Valhalla Aces. And it comes in a game 3. Rival's on the back wall. He was facing the wrong way. And the speed at which the Aces get to that one is what makes that shot possible. You won't get that shot if you don't play fast. And Valhalla Aces, well, they kept their speed high. Now a pass to Mythic. That's one pass. Looking for the second. Mythic will put it in. Valhalla Aces will double their lead to 2. Game 3. A complete turnaround from what we've seen before. And Mythic is here to try to lead it. The change, the sub may have been the right decision. As here comes Simple. Valhalla Aces are now catching Astra in an awkward, very compromising situation. Suddenly Astra noticed they're not going to have that same offense they've had before. And, the leads that they've had are going to be much slimmer, much closer. They've got to be a lot more consistent than that, because Mythic will double tap once again. There's no stopping Mythic. That's 2 goals on 3 shots already. They sub him in. He'll make himself useful. And here we go. Back to the kickoff spot. 3 goals already for Valhalla. Astra will have to provide a quick response. We've seen before how these teams do when they're in the lead. They do so well at holding things. These teams don't make a lot of mid-game changes. But again, for all these teams, they're going to have to kind of get used to the fact that they have to adapt to the opponents they play to. While Vol may have not started their series off well, they could definitely end it that way. So again, they're only down by 2 games. That could definitely be rectified. See with the challenges like that. So here comes July. Low on boost. Rival's actually challenged his own teammate. Here comes Feed. Rival. It's simple, but Rye's gonna get that challenge. Feed. Do the back wall. Get the shot there let's go all the way back. Astra will have to backtrack, or at least so I thought. It's still holding in the midfield. And here comes Simple. Oh, and a miss from Rye. Simple could have scored there. Mythic. Still be saved by Feed. Astra maybe a little bit of sketchier in situations here. And now, with the pressure on them, will they start to overcommit more? Are they going to challenge higher? Are they going to challenge more aggressively? Knowing that they need goals? Is this Astra team going to revert more to the Astra that does overcommit? In the last couple of games, it felt like they were in full control. They didn't have the reason to. Now in this series, and at least in this part of the series, they might find that reason, as here comes Mythic. Almost get another one. Rival. But that's going to be beaten on Rye, and that will go in. All Aces are running away with this one. Sure, they may be down 0-2 in the series, but that is going to change very soon. And for X35 Astra, you can just tell there's a lot of space being given up here from Astra. It's just a midfield battle between these teams, and really, it feels like once one team gains control, they don't lose it. And again, it's up to these opponents to really be able to take that as... For now, that isn't happening. There's a follow coming from Kej Ninja. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spottiest stream. As here's a touch. Feed. July is just gone backwards on his own net here. He's still got the ball, but he's gonna miss that touch. Oh, but Rival will too. Mythic off target. He'll be sent away by Feed. I think at this point for Astra, just trying to maybe just waste out this time and let this game end. But to rethink their strategy going into game 4. The chances of a comeback are so slim at this point. And really, unless they can score now, unless they find some way to work with momentum, I don't see it happening. Yeah, we won't be seeing a sweep from either of these teams. I don't know if the sweep was expected at this point in the series. Again, it's a huge change around here for all Aces. Bringing in Mythic. Rival challenged by Rye. As they'll kill with the fall. Thank you, little kill 2K. And that again, very nice. We're in game 3 here. All Aces leading 4-0 with 30 seconds left. And again, I think this game is pretty much confirmed at this point. Well, again, it's gonna go in the next game. We're gonna see if 135 Astra try something new. And again, Crypto is... I don't know if Crypto's an option. I don't know if he's available for them tonight. If he is, he could be an option for that next game. He's got a high-flying, aggressive player. He would be more aggressive than Rye. But that is a much riskier option as well, because Crypto, again, has a tendency to overcommit. Really for Astra, what changes did they make? They were comfortable in games 1 and 2, but now in game 3, we're seeing Vol Aces flip the series on its head. A 4-0 win. Astra, will they make a change? Will they try to keep the same thing going? Was this just a bad game for them? I'm sure Astra would hope it would be. But here we go. We're going into game 4. X35 Astra again are still leading in the series, but now that lead is going to be contested by Valhalla. And if you give them a space, they'll use it. And again, it feels like the shooting is just flipped in this game. 10 shots to 2. 4 demos to 2. And with Astra having to make 6 saves compared to the 2 of Valhalla aces, you can tell really who was in control of that third game. But we go into game 4. Astra are still, again, the favorites, at least for now. Again, they weren't the favorites coming into the series, that's for sure. Aces were definitely favorites again. They won before. They're the higher seeded team. As a miss there. Challenged by Rival. And here we go, pass in the midfield. There's a shot from Mythic. Valhalla Aces continue their goal-scoring streak from last game. A quick shot here, almost 20 seconds in. Astra being forced to move left to right, and they just didn't move quick enough. They couldn't react quickly. And that ball will fly into the back of the net. Still, they're struggling. As we keep on going, again, Aces, just again, some newfound confidence with Mythic. Again, it just feels like when he comes in, he just brings this new energy. Again, the old Valhalla felt a little bit sluggish with Nevin, but with Mythic, again, he just feels faster. He feels like he's a guy who's willing to take more risks. He's more happy-go-lucky. If Astra need a response, well, they have the chance to do it. Team pinch. Oh, it's a miss. Feed wanted it. July wanted it. I'm sure a lot of you in chat wanted it, but that won't happen. Here comes Mythic. That was a double commit from Valhalla Aces. That was a chance to shoot. Off the back wall. Astra still searching. And there's a shot from July. That will go in. And that's a goal back for Astra. Feed off a sidewall. That just was so quick for me. That second touch as well completely confused me. I did not think he would have that. I guess with how well Feed's playing, I shouldn't be too surprised. Simple. Fly. That's off the sidewall. Rival. That's a good shot. That's just going to be wide, though. Had the chance, just couldn't get enough on it. It was a tough shot, but he can make it. Here comes Mythic. Rival, Valhalla Aces, and hold control of the midfield. But this game, at least for now, has been the closest game so far. Both teams feel like they have control. Both teams feel like they know what they're doing. And again, that could really have some really intense gameplay. Another chance, Mythic. He'll clear it away, and I know there's a player jumping upfield, but all Aces feels like they're just searching. They're really kind of grasping at this point for any chance to just get up in the field and hold it. And they're not happy that they haven't had the pressure they had last game. Here's Rye. Challenge on Rival. Feed. Rival, dunked by Feed. Mythic. Guy's already up for it. He'll get challenged by Simple. It's Rye. Off the sidewall. Rye, second touch. Couldn't put it on target. And they still challenged. They just can't get through here, Astra. Trying to get that leading goal. They just can't find the chance. While they keep searching, while they keep asking questions, while Aces have provided only answers. Well, I'm sure they've had less pressure. They still have every chance to come back and take the lead themselves. It is a tie game after all. His Rival. The back wall, Feed. Miss there. That is it's open. Simple. Not on target. Here comes Mythic. Saved by Rye. A mistake from Astra. But that will be fine for them. Here's Rival. Rye. Feed won't have it. July challenge on Mythic. And here he goes. July still with the ball. Pinch with Rival. That's going to the midfield. Simple. Looking for Rival, but he'll get shifted away. Mythic. Shot towards the back wall. Rye's going to get that one. And Astra are still pushing. Still searching. TRS Rival. July will get the clear. This has been a deadlock for almost 3 minutes at this point. And nobody's found the breakthrough. But that's in front. Simple will have the clear. And Astra are still searching. Feed. Mythic. Another clear from Valhalla. Now July's on it. Rye, challenged by Rival. Feed to Rye. Maybe looking for the passing field, but that touch will not be enough there. Rye saw the opportunity, but could not seize it. He could not get his front nose on that ball. They're still searching. Pass across. Rye, not on target. In comes Feed. That's on the line. And it goes in. RX-35 Astra with 3 seconds on the clock will take the lead here. And now this game could be theirs. 3 seconds left to take it. Aces need a response. They need a quick one. Kickoff. Rival. Down the field. Mythic chasing, but he won't get there in time. And Astra will take match points. 3-1 the series scoreline. Astra with a clutch goal in the final moments. It wasn't much more tense than that. And that is exactly what you need. Just so much confidence in that final moment. But this game was the closest by far of all these games. Just so much battling, so much fight. Astra will come up victorious, but in another world, that would have been Valhalla Aces match. They cannot lose hope here. We're going to just reset here, going to our next one. As again, what a matchup. That was intense. Got me kind of out of my seat for a little bit. But here we're going into game 5. It's the chance. So here we go. Game number 5. Astra, the first of what could be 3 chances to take the series. And it's here again on the Sportiest stream. Astra trying to get revenge for that regular season loss. Trying to upset the Aces to the next round. And that's a perfect start. 10 seconds in. What a selfless play. Coming out of July. He could have very well shot there. He knows he could have. And yet he decides to not go for it. Selfless. A perfect action from a captain. And you bet Astra are ready to take this series here. With that kind of a start. The Valhalla Ace is still attacking. Mythic to the corner. Clear from Rye. Rival will get past Feed. Mythic. There's a net in front of him there, but that touch is only going to be pinched away by July. That's a very powerful touch. And well, Valhalla Aces are going to have trouble making what they want to do with that. As Astra will push through. July. Second touch will find some open room. Feed's gonna get bumped. He's gotta get back in time here. Oh, but he won't even have to worry about that. A quick challenge. Simple. Still very quiet. Here comes the shot. Rival's got the save. And again, I was gonna mention Simple. Where has he been this series? He's been completely silent this series. I don't think he's even scored yet. Valhalla Aces, they need Simple to perform. He's the player I look at to really be that star-studded player for them. And yet, for the regular season, he has been, quite honestly, quiet. It's not a good thing here for them. Because they need Simple to perform. They need him to be here today. They need him to show up. He is that player I look at to really be Valhalla Aces, kind of strong, player to hold everything together. Just haven't seen it from him. So many times people tell you the high mechanical players, the high offense, the strong players are the ones that struggle the most when it comes to the playoffs, when it comes to that pressure, and maybe Simple is falling under that pressure. He'll find out very soon. As we just keep on moving. As that's another one from Feed. Haven't seen him score in a while, but he somehow finds his way to break through here. As that touch from July, again, selfless. That's a really nice shot from Feed as well. Only got a slight touch, only got a slight pop into it. That's enough here to beat that last defender. Simple. Mythic wants it. Feed's got the block there. Bye. Mythic. And Astra are still having to compete here with that pressure. Simple. Bye. We'll have that flip reset. Rival. Mythic will be challenged by July. And Simple now, rolling on the sidewall. Simple, looking in the midfield. Feed with the dunk. And Astra, well, they are still playing defense. Well, they're still playing strong defense. They'll continue this with this pressure. You know what they can bring. We've seen it so many times before, countless times in these games. Now Simple to the midfield. That's a good pass. Mythic will find the back of the net. No nonsense offense. Simple to Mythic. They find the space. They use that space. Valhalla Aces make it quick. And there's still time here for them. Astra again, they're still in the lead. Reminder that if they win this game, they'll take the series, they'll move to the semifinals. And Feed will maybe advance them one step closer. I don't even get to talk a little bit before Feed puts that in. And Astra are still fighting, are still attacking. Valhalla Aces are absolutely stunned at this point. They did not expect this from Astra. They did not expect so many of these lower seed teams come in, and these higher seed teams get completely surprised. And you're seeing that here as Astra just look insane. They look polished, they look ready, they look like a well-oiled machine. And again, I don't know if there's anything that's going to be slowing this team down as here comes Vi. Double commit with July, still on it is Vi. To the back wall, Rival. He'll send it away, July still there. Now a second touch on the corner. Only be fed to Mythic, but that one's a giveaway. Feed's going to put it in. Well, July will put it in actually. He'll take that final shot. That touch from Mythic is just poor. From subbing in, playing so well, he's made a mistake here that could prove to be extremely costly in this overall series. You know, he got bumped into that one. July really wants that ball. That will go across the net. Here comes July. Long shot. Rival blocks it. Off the sidewall with Feed. Mythic. Feed trying to get to it. Still, it's Astra's ball as July to the sidewall. And Astra, I mean, at this point, everything's going in their way, but they still have to wield out for 60 more seconds. Any mistake can be their undoing as an overcommit there. Feed. Oh, what a touch from Feed. He'll send it all the way back to July. Simple. Oh, what a dunk. July wasn't ready. I thought that back pass was creative, but July didn't play that well. He must not have seen Simple, because he knows better than to hit that like that. And Astra, I mean, they're still leading by 2, but time now starting to become more favorable here for Astra. Sorry, for Aces. They only need 2 more goals. Astra again, it's all about the time wasting at this point. They don't need goals, although they'd love to have more. They just need to make sure that Valhalla Aces do not get chances upfield. Task easier said than done, especially when Astra is going to throw everybody they have at that offensive half. Feed doesn't have it. Oh, but Mythic's missed too. That means Feed will actually get to it in time. Valhalla Aces will go down the field again. Simple. Gets the pinch in the midfield. Feed. Beat on Rival. Valhalla Aces are still searching. You can tell they have that clamp on the midfield. They're setting everybody up. Here's a chance from Simple. Saved by Feed. All in now for them. Simple. Mythic. Challenged by Feed. And Astra have ended this one. They'll be moving to the semifinals, a 4-1 win. Well, I won't get that last chance, but it does not matter. Next 25, Astra are going to get their revenge here in the quarterfinals. They're moving to the semis. And that will be that. Astra will take that one. And that, again, that is it. They're moving to the semifinals just like that. A 4-1 win after getting swept in the regular season. Well, they have their revenge. They make it work. The rivalry continues. Astra will win when it matters most, but my goodness, it involves a lot of competition with Valhalla Aces. They do make the upset happen. And again, they are going to the semifinals. Our other match, again, it could result in that would be Happy Sports ISG Orion. I believe that series is still ongoing, so I'll be, again, the winner of that match will be the one playing here. But hey, exactly what they needed. They needed that win. A confident matchup, a confidence performance. Exactly what you need when you come into the playoffs like this. But yeah, 4-1 win. They'll take it. They'll move on. Again, it's exactly what they wanted. They needed that kind of confidence. They needed that kind of performance. As we just got a report actually from that stream from Mitch Christian, a 4-1 win for Beach Sports. That's going to be our next matchup. Again, that next match will be, the semifinals will be on that stream. Mitch Christian, ITSCHR1ST1AN. Remind you, again, the mainstream and Weighty stream still have their matches going on. Again, that will be other matches coming up too. But again, that's it. A 4-1 win. That's it. A victory for X25 Astra. They move on. Congratulations to them. Congratulations, again, good luck to them in their next matchup. But that's it for this stream. Thank you all so much for joining, for showing so much support. Hope you all had fun. I've been having an amazing day. This is a great match to watch. Great match to end off Skyward Series Season 2 on the Sportiest stream. But for now, I'll see you guys again very soon. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. I'll see you guys again. And have fun out there.